What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is actually the third time I'm recording this. So the first one I made a mistake, and the second one I didn't hit record in OBS, so third time's a charm. Let's do it. So welcome back to the channel. First off, I'm a bit behind in uploading the tournament videos. Had a bit of a snag and also had a bit of a kind of creative block that I'm trying to get over. But yeah, those are going to be uploaded soon. I've got this round 3 ready to go. I just need to publish it, and then I've got the last round ready and just need to record that. But I haven't really been on EDOPRO, I think, for about 2 or 3 weeks. I just haven't been feeling it lately, but this morning I actually went onto EDO and I was like, let's just see what I can find, and there was a match, so I clicked on it, and this is what you guys are going to watch. So yeah, it's been a while. Hope you guys are doing well. So actually going against VW today. I was scared of this deck. I don't know if I am so much anymore, because since VFD got taken out, it seems like they don't really put up much. But again, I could be wrong. I don't know VW. So all you VW players, please let me know if it's a deck to be scared of, if it's the best deck. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to comment about, leave in the comments. So going to game 1 again. So if you've watched the channel before, you know that I've bought this Sky Striker deck to go second. I don't know VW, so this is a hand. I don't know if it's a good hand. I feel like it's a bad hand because it doesn't really have much options, but I could be wrong. So going to the Sky Striker hand, we've got a Widow Anchor, Evenly, Veiler, Ray, and Hercules base. I'm considering taking out Hercules base, just purely because it's kind of bricky, but it is nice to shuffle back your resources. I don't know. I see most builds don't have it in, so I'm considering, but I don't know what to replace it with. So we've got a negation with Widow Anchor and possibly a steal if we can get the spells into grade. We've got a Veiler, which is nice. If they board the big board, we've got Evenly, and then obviously we have a way into our links and all that, or kind of into our engine with Ray. So let's see what they end up going with. So I don't really know how VW works, as I said, so there's going to be a lot of stuff going on that I don't really know. So I know they pretty much end up with Zolkin and Crystal Wing, so it's like a negate and a pop because of Chuchi, I think it is. Yeah, Chuchi. So I was essentially just waiting for them to probably commit the most to the board, and then I would use my hand trap being Veiler. And at this moment I thought it was here, because then if Veiler the Zolkin, they can't get out the Crystal Wing, because it's only while there's another synchro that you can't target for attacks and for card effects. So while they don't have a synchro, you can target it, so negate that effects, or its effects, so it can't bring out the Crystal Wing. So they end up on a pop, and that's about it, I think. So I think they pretty much, they end their turn, and they get Lulu back to hand, I think, because of one of the other monster effects. Drawing Bell for turn, not the best. Doesn't really do much against this deck, so I went straight into battle phase because I wanted to get over the Zolkin, and I knew they'd probably want to pop Ray with the Chuchi, and I just knew I could tag out with Ray. So I wasn't too worried about that. They're going to shuffle back resources, which is nice for them. Take out the Zolkin so they don't have it for the next turn. I'm going to send them Area 0, so I'm going to be able to dig into the deck using the Hercules base. I think we had 2 Sky Strikers, Afterburners and multi-roll. So I add the Afterburners, shuffle back 2 links, use that to just get rid of the monster and set a Widow Anchor and add multi-roll with Shizuku. So we don't have the steal because we don't have enough spells, but we do have a negate. They end up negating Shizuku with the Kringlong, that's effect. So I'm just waiting for them to commit as much as possible. So they end up using the new card Hong Wu. I'm butchering these names, but that's essentially a special summon from the graveyard. I'm going to bell that because I don't want them to have more resources. They're going to pop the Chuchi, or banish it actually. Banish the Air Zero. So Ray's going to come out, and then I'm going to link off into Cayenne, Kana, Cayenne, it's not spices, and they're gonna drop a Phantasme. Oh, the name was escaping me, and that's perfect time for me to drop evening match. So I'm gonna get a banish 4 from them. So yeah, they've essentially got like a pop if I can get a virtual build. But at the moment we don't have resources, we don't have an array or nothing, so yeah, we just set the Widow Anchor and activate the multi-roll. So this, when we use this, it's gonna add a counter allowing us to bring one back. So I'm gonna negate the M7 and steal because I don't take as much damage. So yeah, let me add back with the multi-roll. So the Ash they added with the Phantasme comes in clutch. Because we don't have any resources, they know it's the only card in our hand, and they know our field, so perfect time for them to Ash, so it doesn't let us get a fusion to grave. End up stealing the M7 to do some damage. I don't end up using the multi-roll because I know that I need to get damage in, and yeah, they're also pretty low on resources, so I wasn't too worried about it. So I just thought I'd steal, negate and steal the M7 again when they use it, and that's like a 27 beta. I wasn't too worried about using the multi-roll. I don't know why, but it just wasn't. So they end up using it and me end up stealing it. And then they go into the mech, which is going to destroy this. So we are going to take a bit of damage. And it's going to leave us, I think, at like 1-3. Okay, 1-3. Yeah, not the greatest spot. But we draw away into our links. We're going to add back. And they're going to Chuchi, which is going to destroy, but bring back the Ray. And we still get to add the Afterburners, which is nice. Going to Hayate, popping the mech and the Chuchi, getting them for sudden damage. Just sending another spell so that when we go into Shizuku, it weakens the monsters even more. And then getting a Widow Anchor. Always good to grab Widow Anchor since it's at 3. And then they're going to gate again. Just fine, just means they're going to take a bit more damage. Ray comes out, and then I think in the end phase, yep, going to use Ray. Going to Kagari, add back multi-roll. Drawing the Mine is fun because we just need to send it to grave to add another spell, and then we get to steal and then do a bunch of damage and leave them with 100 life points. Going to Zeke, going to Shizuku, and then add the Eagle Boosters, which is adding another counter to multi-roll, allowing us to set 2, and then Eagle Boosters going to be shotgunned in the draw phase so that we're unaffected by other card effects and we can't be short of battle. So hopefully that's enough. And they're just doing VW stuff, getting monsters on board, going into Juju. That sounds wrong, but yeah. So they're going to this one, use effect, and I think they end up trying to pop this or banish it, and I don't mind. And then they target the Widow Anchor and end up stealing it, otherwise I'm going to lose it, and they end up banishing it. Well, it's banished off multi-roll and then setting that. So we're going to grab back the M7 just because we need to do 100 damage, and that's about it. So we end up taking the first game. I think I misplayed a bit. I don't know if the VW player misplayed, but yeah, I think I could have made a few different decisions, but overall it was a very interesting game. I really enjoyed it. So moving on to game 2, obviously I'm going to choose for them to go first, because we build our deck in second. Then they got the Lao Lao, the new one, the Tutu, so Tutu, they can be only one, the City and Cosmic Cyclone, so pretty decent. They got this card is nice in Sky Strikers, but I don't know if it really limits us too much. And then we've got double Foolish Barrel Goods, double Anchor, and away into Ray, which is nice. So no hand traps, so they can go as ham as they want to, which is nice. So they essentially gonna end up on a King's Orkanite, getting Crystal Wings, so a pop and a negate, a monster negate. That's essentially what I'm in my head going through that I need to get through. I do end up making a big misplay, so I end up adding Ray, sending the Metal First Fusion. So at the moment I've got 3 spells in grave, so I could have gone into a Link monster then use the water anchor to steal the crystal wing. Then they could have used the Chuchi, but I do end up misplaying, shuffling back with the Metal Fusion, leaving me down with 2, so I won't get the steal, and then activating Mystic Mom, which is fine for now because they have 2 monsters. But they end up activating, they can do 1, taking out the Zolkin. Then I end up using Ray, knowing that they'll probably negate with the Crystal Wing, and then I just use the Water Anchor to steal, and that's allowing us, yeah, and then essentially had given back the monsters, and then they just Cosmic Cyclone for some reason, because, yeah, I don't know why, that was wasted, because Physical Bound would have destroyed itself, but anyway, so nothing too hectic. They do end up using the Cosmic Cyclone on our Wood Anchor, so might as well use it, so then they can't get the damage in, so that ends their turn. And then for us, we draw a multi-roll, which is nice because we can use the Foolish Barrel, send the fusion, drawing a Monster Reborn. I didn't really want to, I don't know why I didn't use the Monster Reborn actually. I could have brought the Ray, but then I couldn't have gone into a Link 2, and their monsters just weren't strong enough to get over the Crystal Wing, so I think I just ended up going for damage, and then knew that they're going to use the Crystal Wing to negate, so Ray would come out, and then Ray would tag out, go into Kagari add back, Wood Anchor would steal Crystal Wing, and that will give us game because it's 5,000 plus 3,000. 3,000 plus 2,000, and they only had like 4-5, so, or 4-8. So that was a quick game 2, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the content, do let me know. I'd love to actually read comments and stuff, because no one seems to leave comments on my videos. I'm not gonna bite your head off if you don't agree with what I say or my plays, or if you critique my deck choices, so leave a comment. If you do, share the video, share it, I guess. And if you wouldn't mind, leave a like, because that obviously helps with the video looking like people enjoy it. Yeah, but again, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully content will come out a bit more often. Hopefully I'm out of the rut of not being into Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently found out that there's more people in where I live that play Yu-Gi-Oh! So we might try and do live duels. Got offered to do a recording of an opening, an unboxing, so that stuff might be in the pipeline. So yeah, definitely know what you guys think, especially about the previous videos that I uploaded. Yeah, it's been nice seeing some of the videos doing really well, but yeah, I'll get out of you guys' hair. Have a fantastic day, have a fantastic weekend, and stay safe. Cheers.